In this video, we are going to show how the Enigma machines worked using a software simulator to demonstrate the machines. This software simulates two major versions of the Enigma machines designated M3 and M4. We will focus on M3 in this video since M4 just adds more ways to scramble the encryption. If you are not familiar with the Enigma machine, then most of this won't make much sense. So it may be best if you followed the links presented and did some research on the Enigma machine before continuing with this video. The links are also available in the user guide within the software. After starting the program, you should hear a clunk sound indicating that the audio is working. If not, the sim should still work, but you won't hear the keys being pressed. Look over the screen, which initializes to the M3 version of the Enigma machine. There are 3 rotors in their position windows. 1 through 26 are A through Z, and there are a bunch of control buttons to the right, which of course are unique to this software. A lamp field, a keyboard field, and more control buttons across the bottom. Again, it would be best if you read all about Enigma from the links provided before proceeding. All the configuration information is hidden upon startup. The software control buttons are always visible. Click on the CNFG button on the lower left of the screen. The pre-use adjustment controls will appear. You must select these before you can start encrypting or decrypting. Click on the M3-M4 button below the CNFG button. The extra controls to operate the M4 version will appear at the top of the screen. Click on the M3-M4 button again, and the machine operation will return to M3. We will leave it on M3 for the rest of this presentation. Select a configuration for the 3 rotors near the top of the screen. Each blank must be changed to one of the configurations in the drop-down menus. First select CNF-1 for the first rotor, then the next rotor, CNF2, then the third rotor, CNF3. The M4 rotor has its own choices when M4 is selected. Leave the reflector set at RFL-B. Leave the farthest left rotor start position in the yellow windows at its default 01-A. Set the middle rotor start position at 02-B. Use the drop-down menu or the dials. Set the rotor on the far right to 03-C. Leave the ring positions, the RNG POS ring positions, where they are for now as well. The ring positions are too complicated to explain here. The simple explanation is that they offset the rotor positions internally to the machine. See the links to get detailed help on the Enigma machine. Click on the long brown button on the bottom of the screen. A new window will pop up showing the Enigma plugboard. This further scrambles the encryption process. Select letters to swap. Select again to deselect or click on the Clear All button. Indicators will pop up to show the cable connections. This software will also generate a random combination of connections. Click on and hold the left mouse key down over any of the screen keyboard letters. You will hear the clunking noise of the key being pressed. One or more rotors will turn and a letter on the lamp field will light up. This is the encrypted-decrypted character. The Enigma machine operators would write these characters down one by one to encrypt or decrypt a message. Later versions of the Enigma machine had a basic printer attachment. In this software version of the Enigma, each keystroke and its resulting character is always being recorded. Using the record and playback buttons, you can save and print the information. You can also put blocks of data into this software and have it all encrypted, decrypted quickly. This will not be shown in this video. That's it for this video on the Enigma Simulator. To learn a lot more about Enigma, follow the links next to this video. You can download and install this software and read the help file for more operating information.